Hey y'all. These last 4 or 5 times have been crazy. Every time I think I've got it together, there's always some little something something. But it's all good. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend, and a good week too. Um, I know you guys got a lot of questions today. I've been seeing a lot of questions around Twitter, a lot of questions in my Patreon. I think I saw some on here already. So I know you guys got a lot of questions. Some of them seem like they're, good questions and stuff we need to know. Um, ooh, I am a little out of focus here, aren't I? Y'all gonna see this stuff real time, ain't y'all? Let's see. Hold on. Let's get this thing together. All right, there we go. Yeah, I can see some of the behind the scenes stuff. Hopefully the volume's up. Let me know if the volume's good. Or maybe I should go ahead and turn that up. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on just a minute. Let's see. All right. There we go. Oh man. I know it looks easy over here, and y'all think you just turn on the camera, but there's so many moving pieces over here to get this stuff together. Besides the computer acting weird. But anyway, we see the price of Bitcoin is yeah, I was just kind of expecting this last week because what I think a lot of people aren't realizing, I'm gonna just go through some of this stuff briefly, especially in the bull market. Usually there's a lot of dumps on the weekend. It's the weekend dumps. But usually at the beginning of the cycle, it's kind of reversed, but whatever. But because we got all these institutions in here now and the Bitcoin ETFs, and people hearing news over the weekend, or maybe from last weekend, they just got paid this week or whatever. They made the decision over the weekend after talking to their spouse. These Bitcoin ETFs are bringing a lot of money into Bitcoin. So yeah, we got this crazy pump. A lot of people saying we probably could break all time high today. I mean, we could. I think we could do it by Wednesday. I don't know, but that's what I'm here to talk about today, about the emotions of the market. Of course, we're gonna talk about some news and some different stuff that's going on. And I will say tomorrow, or probably the day after tomorrow, we'll be doing just a VIP live stream for the Patreon. So if you don't see us on here, don't worry, I haven't left, but we're probably just doing a VIP stream for the Patreon. But I got to get a lot of stuff together for that. But anyways, it's a rough start to this live. It doesn't matter. We're gonna get the information. So yeah, so a lot of people saying we can break all time highs today or this week, or a lot of people saying the next 10 days, and it's moving pretty fast. It's crazy that I can actually pull out to the one day. Usually I zoom out to the weekly chart, but this is the 1 day chart, like from 62,000 all the way up to 66, which we've kind of done this before, but it looked like it's really trying to break this because yeah, I think the further we were before, let me see, I think we were tapping against 65, 63. Yeah, we're up here to 66 now, 67. It could get interesting, y'all. So listen, if you got any questions about these movements in the market, no matter, even if you think you're repeating it or somebody else asked it, go ahead and put your questions down below. I will talk about some of it. But yeah. So some interesting metrics. Well, actually, I want to just get this one out of the way. It's kind of funny to me. I hate to say it this way, but it is kind of funny. So you still have all these naysayers of Bitcoin, as you know. I don't know if you guys can see that. That might be too small. But pretty much it said, he was saying that he turned on the news and they were talking about Bitcoin. And they keep saying the same mess that they were saying last cycle. That it's a big bubble, horrible price dynamics. Euphoria is back. You can't buy anything with Bitcoin. Like it's like they don't. Some of these people, listen. Some of these people know what an asset is. They know what Bitcoin is. They're just trying to. I keep telling y'all, they're only saying this stuff to scare retail investors out. They don't mean some of the stuff they're saying, or sometimes they're just reading off the teleprompter and they don't know what they're saying. It's just the boss got them saying this type of stuff. Especially that you can't buy anything with Bitcoin. Yeah, you can in multiple ways. You can buy it with Bitcoin, and you can make profits on Bitcoin, sell it USDT, and back to cash and buy stuff. So they're really fooling people with this type of stuff, and it's really working. One of my mentees that I have been with him since he was like 9 years old, and I helped him through a lot of stuff in his life, from music to just a lot of stuff. Even I can't even get, even as much as I've helped him, and he's always been a success story. I can't get him to see past all the stuff that his friends are saying, and these people that he think are smart, because everybody around him saying Bitcoin's a scam, Bitcoin is stupid, you can't buy anything with it. So if you keep hearing that so much, you can start to believe it, and is losing out on the chance at life changing wealth. But I'll keep trying. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, you just got all these news people saying all this stuff. They know what's going on. Not a productive asset, doesn't pay dividends. And the famous one of all, talking about, it's highly used with illegal activities and terroristic activities. Man, people been doing that with cash since the 1916, 1885. But it's working on people. So you just be lucky you're not falling for this fund and you're early to it. Here was another metric I saw. This actually, this has changed, I think. They've replenished it, but at a point yesterday, because I don't know if you know, you can buy Bitcoin on Cash App, and so there was a point that Cash App ran out of Bitcoin. So it's showing just how that supply is drying up, and like the more the supply dries up, as you should know, supply and demand, the price is just going to shoot up even higher. And that's, I'm started, like I said, I do try to be conservative with my price predictions. My price prediction right now, I still say, is like 115K. But yes, it could go to 125K, 150K, 200K. My price prediction right now is 115 though, and 115 would do a lot for the market. And I'm going to talk about that in multiple different ways in a minute. But so yeah, that's just how much the supply has been, bought up, that Cash App didn't even have enough to give out. There's another thing we talked about this before too, but a lot was Bitcoin in the past. But a lot of Bitcoin and Ethereum are leaving exchanges, which means people are buying it and sending it to their cold wallet. A lot of more people are starting to understand the importance of Bitcoin and Ethereum. And even for the ones that are not like us, that are deep into crypto, the people on the outside are starting to hold it, because they're starting to understand what it is. They see the ETFs are buying it up, so they know what's up. So it's getting just a lot of more bullish metrics. Here was one. There was 30. I'm gonna talk about this, like I said, in multiple ways though. But crypto funds saw 30 billion in trading volume last week. Of course, dominated by Bitcoin, because everybody's seeing the Bitcoin ETFs, and Bitcoin's the big daddy. And so that goes along with the questions I see a lot of you guys asking about altcoins, which we'll address in a minute. But that's, it's a lot of volume to say that we're not even. I keep trying to tell y'all, like, I know you haven't been through a cycle, but we are not in the parabolic phase of the cycle. We're not at the hype of the cycle where you get 200 and 300 X's. You can get some, but like, you guys got to be patient. But this is a lot of volume to say that we're in the part of the cycle we're in. Another bullish metric, saw that USDT hits a historic 100 billion market cap. So pretty much this just means it's showing just how much trading volume there is right now, how many people are needing USDT to buy altcoins or Bitcoin or whatever they're trying to buy, that the trading volume is going up tremendously. This is pretty historic. So, I mean, this thing could be at 200 billion soon and really could break some numbers. But these are just beginning metrics, y'all. You got to have patience. But to say that we're near the beginning of the cycle or the beginning of the real bull is really bullish. Another bullish metric there, a lot of people, let me refresh this one to see if it's changed. It hasn't changed, but so we're slowly starting to see, you can see this on screen. I'm going to start trying to blow this stuff up so you can see it clearly. But as you can see right here, the blue, that's Blue Sea, that's Coinbase. And then this over here in spot number 12 is Robinhood. But Coinbase, the Coinbase app and Robinhood apps have been slowly moving up. The top downloaded apps. I'm sorry, y'all. But they're slowly moving up the spots. And of course, everybody says, when Coinbase gets to number one, that we're probably at the top of the cycle. But the fact is, it's at 10 right now. It's moving pretty fast. Like, yes, guys, we're going to have a lot more money in this cycle. But as I always say, it's going to be spread across multiple different projects. But yeah, this is really bullish to say that this didn't happen until last cycle. This didn't happen to around a year from now, so which means this usually would start happening around March 2025. We're in March 2024. So there's a lot of ways to look at it. The cycle could be moving faster, as I've been saying a lot of times on the channel, or we could just have much more money in the cycle and it moves the same pace. We don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, but these are just some bullish things to look at. So now this is the one that some of you guys have been talking about, and obviously for obvious reasons. Usually I get annoyed when people get too deep into this stuff, but this is, I like the way they put this. It says retail is officially back. They sort of back. They coming back. Like I said, you see the Robinhood app downloads coming. You see the Coinbase downloads coming. But it says meme coins are flying. Pepe up 73%, Bonk is up 53%, and Shiba is up 30%. This is exciting for me for totally different reasons, which if you've been watching the channel, you know why. But it says what happens is people come into Dino coins first. The Phantom, Neo. I can't believe people put money in Neo, whatever. Polkadot, Gala, It's a Dino coin. I don't care what nobody say. And Cardano, which I always talk about all the time. So what people saying, they come back into these comfort dinosaur coins that they know about. They know about Polkadot. They know about Cardano. So those are going to be the first ones that people put money into because they were the hot things last cycle. So everybody's going to start putting money into dinosaur coins like Cardano and XRP and all this stuff first. And I mean, the XRP's been hitting it rough. I haven't even seen the price movement lately, but they're going to start doing that first. And then, of course, what they'll come back to next, meme coins. They're trying to figure out, like, oh, I heard about Doge last cycle. And then there was a Shiba. Now they're going to come in and find out, wait, man, we got Pepe, Bonk, and all these other ones. So, yeah, retail is definitely coming back in the market. But I'll talk about this later. But the most, well, no, I'll go ahead because I think I got a slide that covers this. Yeah. So actually, let me show this real quick. I'm sorry, let me pull up. So this is, I know I never even thought I would have this slide on my live stream anytime this cycle. But yeah, this is the Doge chart, 20% on the day. And look at this, y'all, almost 100% on the week, $12 billion. Do you know what $12 billion would do for 4 of your projects right now? Like not even just one. You could spread this across 4 projects and make tremendous life-changing wealth. So the thing that makes me excited about this, if you should know about it now on the channel, what's going to happen is they just got that 100% move on a week. And yes, we got more ETF money coming in, retail more money coming in, right? But after a while, they're going to see that, okay, this thing is moving slow. Like last week I made 100% on this. That was cool. But now I'm making 15%. Now I'm making 40%. And it's going to start slowing down and they're going to realize, okay, this thing is moving slow. Maybe, and listen, everybody has a cycle when they come into, whether it's stocks or crypto. They start investing in stuff that's moving, and they're talking about price, and then they say, wait, why is this thing moving slow? Then somebody introduces them to the theology of market cap. Oh, you know what? It's not the price, my friend. It's actually the market cap. Oh yeah, this thing Doge, it's one of the first meme coins, but its market cap is really big. If you want some big gains, you got to go into stuff with lower market caps. So they could go into lower market cap meme coins, or they can go into AI, or they can go into gaming, or even some of the lower layer ones, because Doge is at 24 billion. Layer ones, a lot of the layer ones are at 3 billion. So they can even 8x to this point. So this makes me excited. So they're gonna find out eventually. It might take another 4 or 5x. They're like, man, it took me this long to get this 4 or 5x. How come people over here getting faster gains? But only thing this means to me is that there's money in the market, and this money has to flow to somewhere else. It has to flow to another altcoin. So I'm not excited about it because I hold Doge. I'm excited because I know this money eventually is going to have to flow back down. And the fact that Doge is already at 24 billion, that's a lot of money to flow back down. If we get another 100% on this, that's $50 billion to flow back down. Everybody's waiting for Doge to hit that dollar mark. And so that's what happened last cycle when Elon went on, was it Saturday Night Live. Sorry, y'all. I need some water too. Sometimes I don't be as prepared as I want to be. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Just a minute. But yeah, so this is why this is bullish for me, knowing that this money is going to flow back down into either other altcoins and or other meme coins. So a lot of you guys are saying what's going on. So this is what's going on. It just means retail is coming back. They're trying to, at least a lot of them have heard the term meme coin, and they're like, okay, a lot of them are smart enough to even ask what's the meme coin of the cycle, or they're coming back to the one that they know, Doge. So and you got to realize, like, you keep asking about why isn't this moving, why the gains not coming. We're not there yet. Listen, we haven't even got to the Bitcoin halving yet. Bitcoin hasn't reached all-time highs. You can toss it. I'll catch it. I got it. Thanks. She funny, y'all. Thank you. But yeah, I know. Like I said, if your first cycle and you just sitting around, you're sitting in your little bubble, right? And you're like, but this meme coin over here, or this coin over here is moving or whatever. And it makes you, it's just natural human tendencies, I think, for you to want to jump around to what's moving. But just wait, like I said, wait till the gains come to you. Wait till the narrative comes to you. Meme coins are going to do this. Listen, this is a dangerous statement, but you got to understand, that a lot of people onto meme coins. It's like meme coins are literally almost a narrative of the cycle. I don't care how you viewing it from last cycle. Like, yeah, meme coins going to run because people are like, no, meme coins is a narrative this cycle. But the stupid thing that you cannot do is just jump into meme coins. And I want to say this. I said this to someone in the Patreon today, and I'm not being. I always got to make sure because I know this time we in now, people get offended really easy. I'm not being condescending or saying anybody's dumb, but I heard somebody say, "Oh, if I'm in this meme coin, maybe I should be in this one too." I said, no, that one there's a scam. Like that one could be a scam. You don't just try to jump into every meme coin. You listen, you literally can do research. A lot of people are lazy, but you can literally do research on meme coins the same way as you can do on a more legit project or a tech project or a layer one or modularity or a gaming project. You can do that same research. Don't be trying. Well, it's hot now. It's running. I can see something running, but I was like, yeah, it still looks scammy. Like y'all won't understand how valuable this information is until probably 6 to 8 months from now. I'm like, oh, I see what he was saying, because that one he said that about, it did rug or it did do this, or this one that wasn't moving is starting to move now. Actually, it's moved 50x from where he talked about it at. The problem is, a lot of people, everybody wants to have the crystal ball. Everybody wants to know right now. And a lot of you don't have convictions in some of the stuff you're in. I say that even when I present a project, you need to go do your own research to find your own conviction in it. Do you need more reasons why to feel convinced or have conviction in this? Then you can, ask more questions or whatever, or do your own research or whatever. Because I have some plays that I know people like, man, what the world? This thing ain't moving, because y'all so convinced that we're not in the cycle. We're not like in that part of the cycle yet. And what's going to happen is you can be like, man, I'm going to get out this thing. Like, and there will be some that I change my mind on, right? But you'll be trying to get out of it because you think it's not moving. And like I said, I say this all the time. Then it moves 50, 60x and you sitting there looking stupid. And there's an anger that you have, I keep saying this, it's an anger that you probably haven't seen before in yourself. Like when you actually already held something, and what you're gonna start doing is calculating how many tokens you had before. Man, I had 50,000 of this token, or it could be low. I had 10 or 20 of these tokens, and look how much it's worth now. And it's not gonna be the first time you do it. You're gonna do it for the whole next 2 weeks. You can think about how many tokens you had that you sold in that project, and how much it would have been worth if you held on. Everybody does it, at some point in their life or whatever, but or at some point in their time in crypto. But yo, I'm very excited. I'm I'm very excited to see Doge, which I do not hold, moving up $12 billion in 7 days. That is very exciting. If I was a drinker, I would toast to that, but I'll do this. So take a shot of my water. So yeah, I blew through a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of bullish metrics, and I know you guys like. Hopefully, I answered some of the questions you guys had. And I saw a lot of people's, Twitter, the Patreon, the YouTube, like saying, "Hey man, what's going on with me?" It's just retail coming back into it, and also people just realizing that meme coins are an actual narrative, just like AI gaming, layer one's modularity. It is an actual narrative, the cycle, and yes, you can make money being in the right tokens. I'm not a type of YouTube or Patreon to be just throwing out meme coin after meme coin after meme coin after meme coin after meme coin. But if you find some decent ones, you can find, okay, it's got these metrics and this thing working for it. Then we can look into some of those. But like I told them in the group, don't y'all start just aping into every random meme coin. It could be even listen. And people say this thing like, oh, it's about cute pictures and it could have virability. It could be the cutest picture in the world. Oh, that's nice. See, I need to hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm literally about to make a buy on stream. I mean, sometimes you just see something, you gotta y'all hold on with me. Y'all know what we in. Y'all know, that's why y'all on the channel. We in crypto. So let me try that last time. And let me tell you something this morning. So I use multiple onboarding, and I know a lot of people don't like these, but I use Coinbase wallet, and I use crypto.com. Crypto.com was making me mad this morning because I tried to make a buy, and it's usually a quick buy. I do it all the time, and it started. It had me sitting on pending. I was like, "What do you mean pending? Like this transaction need to go through." So I'm about to see if this will go again. If it doesn't go through quick enough, I'm gonna have to go through another avenue. But, whew, let me let me make a little buy real quick. I know this is terrible. It looks like FOMO on stream, but it's calculated. This is a calculated move, y'all. This is not just stupid FOMO. Hold on, y'all. Just wait. Are you saying? Oh, let me see. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Just a minute. I've got to make this. If you've ever withdrawn from if you ever withdrawn from crypto.com, y'all know all the steps they take y'all through. You should know. At least you should know. Hold on. We almost there. Hold on. Um, Gotta send the email code first. I tell y'all all the time. I know viewers and everything, and y'all like the smooth streams or whatever. But mine's authentic. I do a lot of research to put these streams together, more than most people do. I don't just come and sit down and turn on the camera. So just bear with me a minute. Let's see if I can send that over. All right, we back. We back. Let me see if I can get this little buy-in. So yeah, so that was funny. So back to I'm gonna talk about this story here. Which one should I talk about first though? Let's see. Oh yeah, let's talk about this one first. So this is something I've been saying myself. Now this is not necessarily all the way crypto related. This is not all the way crypto related, but it is the same. I've been saying this like I came in the cycle saying that some of my narratives are gaming, modularity, layer ones, AI. AI has been disappointing me. I don't care how many AI plays I see run. I see a lot of them run just because the AI narrative may be popping at the time. Or like I said, Vitalik Buterin said something, or OpenAI, or Sora, or whatever may happen. But a lot of these is just like trash that just got thrown together. One in particular, I still actually the more I look at it, I feel like the only reason it pumped is because there was an influencer behind it. Because I did all my research I could, and I just couldn't. I mean, I saw some bullish elements about it, but anyway, it said India asks tech firms to seek approval before releasing unreliable AI tools. Pretty much, they're saying just don't be throwing no BS out there. And that's what I'm saying in the crypto market. I know you're like, man, we need more AI plays or whatever, but I'm like, if it looks like it could rug later, or is only because of certain influencers are shielding it, no matter how big it is, I'm not trying to get into that. I want to make sure I got secure investments. I preach on this channel all the time. I want to know who's losing money with me. Like I need to know there's a okay, even for influencers, it's not for an influencer because for one, an influencer, if they're just the only ones pumping this thing, they could be the ones that dumped on you and you don't even know it. So they can dump their tokens and they made profit. But for a VC company who has other investors behind them, that's not like a move that they usually make. They got to make their investors money. They want to make money. So I'm usually looking for some reputable VCs. It can't be enough to be like, well, this influencer and this YouTuber and Twitter person and YouTube personality made this project. Yeah, it's going to pump just because of them. But when they decide to dump it, they can dump it whenever they decide to dump it. So I need to know that my projects are legit. So I mean, I big ups to India for putting their foot down there. And to my main point, to show y'all that I'm not one of my main points to show y'all I'm not the only one that says this. I think we're going pretty quick today. Oh yeah, we are. But yeah, it says turning $1,000 into $100,000 doesn't need endless trades. I say it all the time. Y'all be thinking it's just me. I'm saying as the cycle goes on, not only are you going to see more people talking about the plays that I give you, that you're like, well, it's only Zoe right now. People are going to be talking about the plays that I'm giving you. They're going to be talking. They're going to be saying the same stuff that I've been saying. They just say it later because their focus is not on helping you right now. Their focus is on them making money and whatever moves they're trying to make. So I'm giving this stuff to you early, and you'll see later in the cycle like, oh, it wasn't just Zoe. I thought he was in the bubble by himself and he was in his own world and he was crazy or whatever. Even about one of the plays, and I saw one of you new people came into Patreon flooding one of my projects, but it's all good. It's all good. But as you see, I've been saying it, and a lot of you guys was like, man, this thing is not moving. It's not moving. It's not moving. Now the thing's up like 100% or whatever, which I tell you, I don't get bullish until it does 8x or whatever, but it's done like almost 100% on the week. And so I'm just like, you just gotta, I keep telling y'all, just have patience. You can't be antsy. So anyway, let me say this, and I'm gonna get to the main point. But yes, it's turning $1,000 into $100,000 doesn't need endless trades. Low caps could become the market giants in the next few months. So the ones you like, man, are you sure? Man, it's small. Man, it's not moving. Man, ain't nobody talking about this. Does anybody know about this project? And you keep asking these questions. You're asking the questions. Like the same ones that are small now, they're going to be the big market caps in the future. So you just got to have the patience and wait. And so, like I said, I'm not the only one that says this stuff. I'm not in the bubble by myself. If you've been in the cycle, you know this. Like, do y'all who was here last cycle? You probably don't remember because, to be honest, I don't either. But it was at a point. I do remember about 40. But do you remember when Gala was 4 million? Nah, you probably don't. You probably don't. But everybody knows is Gala's. This is one of the biggest gaming projects right now. That's how everyone, people come and talk about it. This is a big daddy, or it's one of the most solid gaming plays. Gala, 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 Gala. Nobody was saying that when Gala was 4 million market cap. So that's why I'm saying y'all gotta have patience. The same one y'all think is not moving. Ain't nobody talking about it. Man, this thing, the price just keep dumping, man. Like chill, chill. And here's another thing. The main point of this live stream that's why I put in the thumbnail is don't let your emotions control you. And so now I know the thumbnail has a lady crying because it's emotions, but that's the same thing with Euphoria. Y'all haven't seen me stupid excited yet. Like you shouldn't be stupid excited until you're at the point of the market where it's the top of the cycle or it's the end of the cycle, whatever, and you've taken your profits, right? I get a little happy, whatever. You see like Bitcoin's pumping right now. I got a little happy about seeing Doge getting his market cap. But if y'all let that start, you have got to be this. This is not just a fancy saying that people say. You've got to be a monk. The price goes, you get a 10x. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Clap it for yourself, be a little happy, but don't start jumping around the house, doing backflips. Like it's just the beginning. Chill. You need to keep your head level headed because what happens, you let the euphoria take over and it becomes like a dopamine effect. And that's what happens. That's what happens to people when they keep saying it's already done 150x and they're like, but it could go higher. I'm telling you, if you don't control your emotions, and I'm gonna be honest, 40%, probably no less than 40% of you won't. So you in between the dumps and the pumps, you just gotta be chill. Like, okay, cool. I'm in a good play. Okay, it's moving. I just made a 10x. All right, cool. That's nice. That's nice. All right. Make solid decisions. Okay, it's pump 10x. Like, okay, be level headed. Do okay, do I want to take some gains out of this? Do I want to maybe I'll take 10% out and put some into a lower cap that can pump more? What's the decisions I want to make? This is how you need to be when you see that 10x and that 20x pump. You need to just as stone as my face is right now, and you need to think with a clear head. What should I do? Okay, do I take some profits here? Okay. It's moving. Okay, let me go to Twitter. Is anybody else talking about this? Okay, this influencer is talking about it. Okay, that's looking good. Okay. Okay, they had a new event. They got a new exchange listing coming. This is how you need to be talking to yourself. What you do not need to do, this is the main thing I see a lot of people do. You start getting a 10x and 20x, you get this arrogance. You got to go run and tell your auntie, you stupid. I told you I knew what I was talking about. That is, don't worry about proving any. That's you gonna mess yourself up trying to prove stuff to your family members who are naysayers. You don't need to be Mike Jones. You don't need to be like back then. Didn't want me. Now I'm hot. Y'all on me. You do that. Listen, if you want to do that at the end of the cycle when you have taken profits and you have the cash, the money, the bank account, or you have it in stable coins. That's when you do that. Don't be getting stupid talking about, I told y'all a lot. Chill. Just like, okay, I know Auntie Clara or whatever her name. I don't know who Clara is, but whatever your auntie uncle name is, they chilling in the other room. You ain't got to run out the room and tell them, told you in your face. Like, don't chill. Don't do that. You need to be sitting in your portfolio like, okay, all right, cool. Same when you get in the project and it's a good project and it's dumping. Like, okay, wait, it's dumping. All right, okay, it's down 30. Like, let me tell y'all something. I'm not trying to be condescending, but y'all be bugging out about 30% drops. Like that is normal. 30, 40% drop. That's normal. Matter of fact, I told you, I'm trying. Actually, I sent that money over. Let me see if I can make this buy now. And if you got sense and you in the Patreon, y'all probably know what I'm putting some money into. You should have saw that little drop it just did. Look at me. Let's see here. Okay, it's sent over. Yeah, let me see if I can make this little buy real quick. Where we at? Oh yeah, let me see. Let me refresh. Make sure that's because I am buying it on the DEX. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that entry. Let me do this. I like that. Let's do this. Don't start that. We're not doing this right now. Y'all know how I be trying to lock up on you. Oh, you what? Hold on, y'all. Y'all know what a buy looks like. Come on, give me a break now. Give me a break. Y'all know what a buy looks like. Y'all know how this goes. So price be tripping on the decks and they be talking about the slippage and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make this move. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and make that move. I think it's going through. Um, so yeah, y'all be I don't care. Hold on, y'all. They want to tell you the price moved and this and that and the other. There, I got so much in my conversation, I forgot about the buy. I'm trying to make sure this sucker goes through. Nah, they tell me I'm trying to. Y'all listen. Y'all be patient. Y'all be patient with me. They telling me, I don't care. I don't care. It's 3% more expensive. I don't care about 3%. Come on, y'all. Look at them trying to block me from the trade. Y'all see how they do? Trying to stop me from the money. All right, cool. We did that one. All right. I did a little one. I'll get some more in a minute. But yeah, y'all be want to run and tell everybody how right you were, man. Just keep a solid head. The same, like I was saying, what I was saying was the 30%, 40% drops. Y'all get scared, especially at certain points, especially if it's at the beginning of the life cycle. Like, chill, just let it do what it's gonna do. Either you buy some more, or that's why I keep saying you should diversify. Because one of the particular plays, I had two people ask me, well, no, it's two different plays, but they both persons was like, I have 20% in this. I was like, are you crazy? Like, listen, no matter how bullish I am on a project, I don't think I would ever hold my portfolio 20%. Like, if I'm buying at the beginning of the cycle and this is where I'm putting all the money in, okay, I have $100 and I'm just buying it. I'm just getting my entries into my coins. I am not taking $20 of that $100 and immediately at the beginning putting $20 into one play. Now, if it grows from there and becomes 20% of my portfolio, I mean, that happens, but you should not be buying in with the purpose of making a token 20% of your portfolio. That's dangerous, man. You playing on dangerous grounds, my friend. I would not be playing those games if I were you. I'm gonna try to do this other half or whatever. These dexes be acting up sometimes. They really be trying to. They be trying, but yeah. So I'm about to get to some of you guys' questions in a minute. Um, I'm about to look at them right now, actually. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this over here so I can, since I'm on you guys' questions now, and all right, let's get to the questions. We over here trying to buy real time on a live stream. All right, Saba said, how's it going, Cryptos? I hope you're doing well, mate. Can you please explain why all these meme coins are pumping and solid projects are not moving at all? Oh, yeah, I think I've explained that. Yeah. I mean, it's because retail's coming back in, people buying into meme coins. And here's another thing, like I'll say it this way. A lot of the projects that are legit projects are not trying to do their marketing until after the halving or until after Bitcoin reaches all-time high or, stuff like that. So that's why these projects are sitting still. It's not the projects sitting still. It's like really almost the projects want to be quiet. You understand that. I know it's hard for you to understand if you haven't been through a cycle, but they want to be quiet because what they don't want to happen is their token runs with the Bitcoin run or whatever, and then it dumps because the market starts dumping. Like they're trying to make sure that the project looks healthy, like it's a healthy chart. That's what they're trying to keep the charts at. So like I said, retail is coming in. Retail knows about meme coins. They don't know about some of the plays that we're in. They don't actually some of the bigger channels, they know about some of the plays that we're in, but they're not even talking about them yet. Some of the plays that we're even not in, that they know that they're going to invest in, they're not talking about them yet. I know one of the layer twos that I've talked about. I'm just starting to see the bigger channels talked about it. I told you it was coming. Yeah, I know I'm a small channel, small Patreon. So you're like, man, the alpha is usually where the big group's at. Not all the time. I know my stuff and stuff. So I just saw one person just mention one of the plays I've been talking about for at least 3 months now. 3, 4 months. Am I lying? Let me see. Am I lying? Where we at? March? Yeah, 4 months now. I've been talking about this. And so they just mentioned it on their channel for the first time today. So yeah, these bigger channels, they know what's going on, but we can't really control what retail does. All right, I was liking this Dex at first, but it's starting to get on my nerves, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I'm not gonna lie to y'all because usually it's a pretty smooth swap. What you mean? Okay, you know what? Anyway, back to the questions. I'm doing both at the same time. Y'all seen multitasking before. Natty said it's meme season. It's a meme. It's a meme run. I guess you could say that. I don't know. Between the as you know the season, there's runs, there's narrative of the week or whatever. So I kind of see them different sometimes. But I mean, I guess you could say that. Um, I want this buy to go through. It's making me so upset. That's not what I had before. See, y'all making me mad. Anyway, let's see. Is that Mark? I've seen this. Somebody else talk about this ticket before. I don't know what that is. I think I even tried to find that project. I don't know what that is, my guy. Um, um, as he said, good morning, good morning. How you doing? Wolf of Wall Street type of energy. They won't make it. They won't make it real. They will have to FOMO, move the money into other projects. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Natty said, you think it's better to sit on fundamental projects until money flows back into these low mid caps, or sell some now and buy back when I don't do the buybacks. I don't know if there's going to be a correction. I tell you, I never try to wait for corrections or predict a correction. I get into whatever I'm gonna buy and I'm gonna hold it. Like that's my boring method, or whatever you want to call it. You said few of my projects did a 5 or 10x these past weeks. Man, just hold them. If you still got conviction in them, that's just what I say, man. I just say hold them. Jacob, oh yeah, man, I've been knowing about that for like 2 years now. Um, but I don't think that's coming out till much later in the cycle. Um, as he said, how safe is leaving crypto on Coinbase by BitMEXC, which is safer? Sir, you need to buy a cold wallet immediately, as soon as possible. I would not leave any of my crypto on any of these. For a minute, there was two that I had that they had their own kind of they had their own blockchain or whatever that wasn't supported by wallets yet. So I think I only may hold one thing on the exchange right now. And today I'm going to even check and see if I can move that off there. But no, I buy my stuff and I send it straight to my cold wallet. Safe. I mean, it's a any of these changes could go down, freeze up at any time. You want to try to have it in your cold wallet so you're just interacting with the blockchain. Like I just said, I was saying this earlier. Like I was trying to send money from crypto.com, and if I sent it earlier, I would have had a great deal. But they like froze up my transaction and stuff. And so yeah, that's why I'm sitting with that. So um, I had to wait. I had to wait till later to send it because they froze up my money. I mean, I bought it. I bought it on the exchange, but when I tried to send it out to the other exchange that I was trying to buy on, it was this pending transaction. It wouldn't send it out. This thing is okay. How many? I mean, how? I'm gonna try something real quick. Let me see. Let me try this. It's getting a little annoying. I like when my dexes are smooth. Y'all are making this difficult for me right now. I'm gonna read the next question while I wait for that to refresh. Um, EA said, "What you buy and tell the folks what they want. Don't be stingy." Oh man, they let me see if I can get. It's not even buying right now. Actually, I need to put. I'm probably put a message on Patreon, but with this one, yeah, I just talked to you about this one. I try not to, put that kind of stuff out there, but we're gonna see what happens here. I got to do a smaller. Oh, I see what's going on here. When did that happen? Okay, I see what's going on. Cold wallet is the safe. Shay said cold wallet is the safest. Yes, cold wallet is the safest, my friend. That's what you want to do. Oh, now I see what's going on. I see what's going on. That was all on my fault. That was my fault, y'all. The things we do in crypto. Um, Jacob said cold wallets don't usually support smaller caps or new projects. Oh yeah, they most time they do. What you have to do is you have to put the contract in yourself. You have to import the token into yourself. So what you do is say like Tangent. With Tangent, you say manage tokens or whatever. Then you add a new token. It'll ask you what chain the token's on. Say if it's Polygon, Arbitrum, or Binance, and then you put in the token address that you get from CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, and then you'll see that it'll come over. Now sometimes it takes a while for the smaller caps to get over there, but usually if it's a good project like most of the ones we in, it'll take maybe about a week or two, and then they'll start supporting it, and then you can import it over. Oh, this thing is making me upset right now. Let me try this, even though I don't want to. Refresh the praise. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, some of the smaller tokens they don't. But if you're in the good ones, they should have a business person, somebody controlling that stuff and getting support for a cold wallet. So, if it doesn't, then I don't know. I'm not saying it's some good plays that don't have support for a while from wallets, but most of the times they do. You just got to get the contract address from the token and put it over there. Jake said, which is probably his bread and butter. Oh, I don't know what that was referring to. Crypto Chick said, yep, I'm going through that anger right now. So I hope the weekend because it dipped badly. Oh, I wasn't even bullish on that, but I'm saying like, I want to say that I started thinking it was a scam, and now it pumped 50% today. Listen, that's why I say you got to have your own convictions and stuff. And if it's been working for you, I you guys can't you can't, especially at this point in the cycle, you can't get feared out by 30 and 50% dips and stuff. That's going to happen on a lot of these tokens, because people are taking profits or whatever. But if you have conviction in it, you gotta hold it, man. That's what I'm saying. And I hate to use this as an example, but you brought it to the channel. I didn't bring your business to the channel. You said this. So this was what I'm talking about. You're seeing right now that all the boring stuff that I keep talking about, like, I'm not like, I think sometimes it comes off as I'm saying like traders are stupid. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is if you're not an expert trader and you don't know what you're doing, you shouldn't be doing it. And a lot of expert traders get wrecked too. Find a good project. If you believe in it, and you gotta, sometimes you gotta talk to your friend. Maybe Zoe might not be bullish on it, right? And so you gotta talk to your friends and do your research and make sure you can see why you're bullish on the particular token, right? And just hold it, because a lot of times when people try to go in and out and trade and stuff, that's where you get messed up. And like I said, that's the anger. I think my buyers are finally about to go through. It's been what, 30 minutes? I'm gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. But yeah, man, you gotta have that conviction and hold on. Yeah, I was in the most transaction confirmed. Finally, it was kind of on me. It was a little something I had to do. I had to tweak my slippage. I didn't realize I didn't have my slippage on this DEX tweak, but usually I don't have to do that. So kind of sucks, but it's all good. So yeah, I got some lessons right on stream. But I know a lot of y'all probably still haven't grasped all the way what slippage is. Sometimes when you can't make a buy on the DEX, you gotta change your slippage. See, if I would have did that earlier, I would have that sucks. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I like my entry. So yeah. So yeah. It's funny, one of my projects, and I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I was like, hey man. And if you would have listened to that FUD on that project, you would have dumped it. And that sucker went, it went up, pretty big. It went up pretty big. I know I'm the small YouTuber. I'm the small Patreon guy. I ain't got 1,000 people, and people think there's power in numbers. And when you see a bunch of numbers on the YouTube channel, like, oh, this dude ain't even got 1,000 subscribers, he must not know what he's talking about. I don't care who thinks that. I mean, I know what I'm talking about. I know the plays we in are gonna run. You gotta have patience and stuff. So I'm a little upset, y'all, because I should have changed my slippage earlier, and I would have got way more. It's all good. It's a little fun pick. If you're in the Patreon, you should know which one I'm talking about. It's a little fun pick, so nothing to get upset about. But I could have had it like 15% cheaper. It's all good. I see people talk about this. I was gonna talk about this on the stream today, but I didn't know if y'all was even gonna. But yeah, you said, as he said, what do you think? Who do you think will win the battle between Bonk and Pepe? Yeah, I seen that, and let's see the people like looking at the trading volume to see which one has more trading volume or whatever. I don't know, man. I don't know, but you got some other ones coming up. I'm telling you, this, I don't think this is gonna be like last cycle when it was Doge was the big dog, the Shiba came up. Shiba was like the second coin that came and kind of took over, and then the outlier I think was really probably like Floki, right? It was like third. I don't think this cycle gonna be like this. I think it's gonna be like 10 or 15. Now I know that's dangerous saying on stream. Once again, this does not mean y'all go like, I'm gonna go find the meme coins that's gonna run, and you start FOMO, and then 70% of your portfolios in meme coins, right? Don't do that. But I think it's gonna be like 10 or 12 this cycle. I don't think it's gonna be a 1-2. Like, I don't think it's gonna be the 1-2 Doge Shiba kind of thing. That's my POV of that. Let me go ahead and add this thing to my I'll do that later. I'll be doing everything on stream. But yeah, I don't know who's going out of Bonk and Pepe. Here's a take though. Here's a take, because not Pepe, because Bonk is on Solana and these ETH gas fees getting crazy already. It could probably be Bonk. Pepe is more well-known meme, right? It's a more well-known meme, but Bunk could, it could be either or. That's all I can really say. In your face. Sometimes I just listen. I'm just me on the stream. In your face. I don't even know how that jumped out of me, but no, that's what y'all be doing. Y'all know y'all be doing that. Y'all know y'all be doing that. Soon as your coins start pumping, you got to go tell your mama and daddy and uncle and your cousin how stupid they are. I told you Bitcoin was real. You ain't gotta do that. Like I talked about on other stream. Let retail find out. Let the naysayers find out on their own. Let them FOMO when they gonna FOMO because they talk trash about you, told you how stupid you was, and you didn't know what you was doing as a Ponzi, and you dumb for following that crypto stuff. It's not even real money. You ain't gotta say in your face. Only in your face you gotta do is at the end of the cycle when you buying your new house. Like I said, to spend our money responsibly. You get your new place, get you a nice little new car. Don't have to be a Lambo. That's when you can do all that. But right now, you need to be focused because you yourself are at the beginning of the cycle. You haven't won yet. You have not won the battle. You have not won the war. You're still in the beginning of the cycle. So chill. Don't let the arrogance get a hold of you. Don't start buying crazy, stupid stuff now. Just hold on and keep your head solid. So yeah. Crypto Rose said, "Who? Mike Jones?" Oh man. I have Dara. I have that and like three other ones kind of at the front of my list. Nothing made me rush to want to look at them more. Oh my god, I'm about to do another buy. I'm about to do another buy. Like immediately. Stop, Dex. I'll slap you. Don't look, Dex. Don't play with me right now. Don't play with me right now. This ain't the time to play with me right now. Let me get what? Sir, no, it's y'all trying me. That's not a bad price. I'm about to slap you. Stop playing with me. Give me my money. You see how they be trying to play me? Y'all see that? Y'all seeing this real time. It's not a bad price. I know what the price is. Thank you. Give me my transaction. In your face. All right. I'm bugging. UK Flow said, what cold wallet do you use? And when you want to cash out, do you send it back to a SEX or can you tether up within the wallet? So right now, my favorite wallet is Tangent Wallet. I have Tangent Wallet. I have Ledger. I have One Key. I have Keystone. I thought about getting an Pal, but I'm chill on the ones I have. And I have a Trezor too, but I literally don't even touch that. I bought that thing brand new. I set it up and have never used it. But my favorite is Tangent, and Tangent has where you can swap even on other chains now. And I believe with a company like Tangent, they keep innovating, and so I believe their swap features are going to get better and better. So by the time I get ready to take profits, I feel like I'm gonna be able to do it just all on the. I feel like I'm gonna be able to do it all on the wallet. And so, yeah, Tangent Wallet is what I use. And so for the next part, yeah. But occasionally, listen, even though some of y'all don't like it, occasionally we don't know how it's going to be at the end. I'm probably will have to send some of it back to Coinbase. I don't know for sure. But I might have to do that because there's a lot of liquidity there. We'll see how that works. I mean, we'll talk about that when we get there. But we know where they're at now. Like I said, we early. We early. Oh, whoa! Y'all see how George is trying to take over my stream, sir? Why? What is going on here? Yeah, no, I'm sorry, that window. And like I said, I don't be trying to flex like other channels, but I don't watch no other channels. There's a lot of great channels that you can watch and learn from. I say George is like that good hopium when you probably feeling bad. Makes you feel good. It's like good white, it's like good crypto white noise or whatever. So I guess I had him pull up for some white noise. I think I had the window open like three days now. But anyway, so yeah, when we get to that part of the cycle, that's why I keep telling y'all, stop saying, you got a 10x, that's good. Or if your token is dumping, like don't be we at the beginning of the cycle. I know you're like, why is it not moving? It must be trash. No, that doesn't mean it's trash. People FOMOing into meme coins right now. And that doesn't mean that's what you go do because most time you probably don't know what you're doing. And you're gonna catch the end of the meme coin run and you're gonna get dumped on. So if you wasn't sitting in the meme coin before, then that's it's just it is what it is. Mr. Patience and more said, "Hey, bro, love your channel. Oh, appreciate that. Like I said, small channel, but we chill over here. We really try to help people and make sure people know what's going on. I'm not, here to use nobody or, I'm really trying to help people. And which is another reason I keep telling people, even for the Patreon, I don't even know about the channel, but I feel like there's gonna be a point in the cycle where I won't even be streaming because everybody will be in the Patreon and will be so focused on just trying to make the right moves and stuff that it'll just be. And I'm gonna close off the Patreon too because I don't want nobody coming in my Patreon when we at the top of the cycle and they just getting in and they don't know. No, I need people already in the Patreon that's been there I don't need no new people coming in at the top of the cycle, and a lot of people not even gonna care. They're just gonna be like, yeah, come on in here, like at the top of the cycle for you to get dumped on. No, I'm not gonna do that to nobody. So yeah. Natty said, I saw your Dex tutorial last night on Patreon. I need to watch it because I'm a noob when it comes to using the Dex. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, okay, we gotta have some more conversation stuff. I didn't know that about you. So that's why I try to check with everybody. I don't know how new they are and everything. So yeah. Even me, I know the stuff, but I was like, I forgot to change my slippage, and that's why my transaction wouldn't go through. But yeah, you should be good. You're in good hands, my guy. You're in good hands. You said I'm a noob at using the Dex. Last time I tried buying via Uniswap, I lost $80 in gas fees on failed. Yeah, probably because your slippage wasn't high enough. Yeah, because they'll just let it go through. Man, okay, yeah, we'll talk. Mr. Patience and More said, "What crypto after?" Oh, sorry. Listen, I'm not a Casper fan, my guy. So when you say after Casper, like Casper was the big dog to consider, like what after we'll do a 2030x easy after Casper. I think a lot of them before Casper. Casper's not even on my list, but I mean, there's a lot of them there. Like I said, Celestia. There's a couple. Yeah. So some of them we in the Patreon though. So you got to join the Patreon for that information. I don't want to give too much of that out on the stream. And once again, that's not me trying to make money because mine is cheap. It's cheap for now. It's going to double in price soon though. But join the Patreon. We can talk about all this stuff. Excuse me. Natty said it's hard not to flex. No, it shouldn't be. So that's a lesson. That's a lesson for you. Like, and I'm not trying to talk like I'm above anybody, but that's a lesson. Learn how to have that self-control to not flex. Like I'm telling you, like literally where I'm from, like y'all should be able to tell where I'm from by now. Flexing is all we do. Like that's all you do. Your clothes, your shoes, and your new sneakers, all that. Flexing, being cocky, like you, that's what you. But if you can get that under control, I swear it makes you a better investor. It makes you a better person in life in general. Like I said, this is something I know I talked about this on the channel before. So one thing I slowly start learning, and to be honest, I didn't really learn it until like a rock bottom phase of my life. And I'm not knocking anybody who does, but it just made me realize how much I don't need name brand clothing. I don't even have to have the flyest outfit. I have always been the person, like I'm going to be the flyest dressed person. I'm going to be in the top three flyest dressed people if it's a party, if it's an event or whatever. But now I'm just like, I'm just a different person now. I'm just like, I throw on some jeans and a t-shirt. My main thing right now, my wardrobe, I'm like an avatar. I throw on a t-shirt, I throw on some jeans, and I have like a bunch of denim jackets or I like small jackets, like small kind of bomber jackets or denim jackets and stuff like that. And my sneakers are usually like the highlight of my outfit. But other than that, I'm not even trying to put a fly shirt and jacket together. I wear just regular denim jackets, regular one color bomber jackets, whatever, my t-shirt, my jeans, and some sneakers. And the more I've controlled that type, for one, it enables me to use my brain power more for crypto and other stuff that I do. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. You don't until you really start doing the stuff like I'm doing now, you do not realize how much brain power you're wasting on picking the outfit for the day. Like I'm not even trying. I know that you like this. A lot of people say this came from like maybe the Bill Gates and stuff because you see how Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg and them dress. So I have repeated that in my life before, but it's not until I exercised it that I realized like, ooh, my morning was so much easier because all I did was go to the closet and grab. It doesn't even matter what color. I just grab a t-shirt, I throw that sucker on, and I put my pants on and throw my sneakers on, and I've saved about 15% of my brain power for the day. And now I can go about my day and do the things that I need to do. So anyway, I'm not trying to talk at you like I'm your life coach or nothing like that. But seriously, like the less emphasis you put on being cocky and flexing to other people, the more brain power you have for yourself to just live a better life, make better decisions. It's wasted decisions because whether you know it or not, you got to think about what I'm about to say to him. Like because you're gonna tailor some kind of joke, some kind of roast together. You're wasting brain power. Like forget being cocky. They'll see you later. You ain't got to tell them. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. So yeah, I'm gonna get off that soapbox. But yeah, man, you ain't got to be cocky, man. Just wait to the end of the bull run and we can flex all we want. What you say? What you mean? Yeah, you see, yeah, you made a bad example, sir. Talk about it. What you mean? I gotta be cocky. I told them F them for not listening. I'm gonna be in South America. I'm with you. But I'm not bragging it to the end, man. I'm chilling right now. They'll see it later. As he said, how is Uniswap Wait, how is Uniswap threatening on gas fees? I see three different ways I can put that sentence together. I know you got some typos in there. I guess you're just saying why are gas fees so high right now? I mean, listen, I keep saying this Denkun upgrade. I hope it does more than just for layer twos, man. They got to do something with these ETH gas fees because it's crazy, man. Nobody's looking forward to paying $300, $400 gas fees. So that's why with ETH stuff, I just wait on the Saturdays or at nighttime when the gas fees are low. So in the bull run, I don't think last time I would wait to nighttime, weekend nights, if I wanted to sell out or cash out with Ethereum. Some days I would get lucky. It would be like $42, sometimes 35, which is good. But it mainly would be around there like $60 to $80. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that changes, man. Have you looked into INS, ENS? I mean, I see all that stuff, but it's not something I want to invest in. Daniel, I'm sorry. Um, but not something I really want to invest in. And maybe I'll look deeper and see or whatever. But I don't really mess with any of that stuff. Always only watch the live after it was done. First time on here while it's going on. Oh, really? Okay, yeah. And I keep listening. I know I've been late the last couple 5 days. It's not gonna be like that though, but it's a lot of stuff going on. And even I'm gonna be honest, like sometimes I feel like, man, crypto's 24/7. I gotta be in here in the weekend. But I'm telling you, just like I said with the flexing, one thing I've learned, I gotta protect my sanity. Even if I miss some trades, even if I miss some bullish news on a project, you got to protect your sanity. Y'all don't understand how my brain hurts every morning during the week when I go to sleep. It hurts, and when I wake up, and I just got to get up and start doing this research for y'all. Even if I feel like I'm not doing enough research or finding everything in the market, like I got to give myself a break. Like I said, with some of the bigger channels, I fully. You may say, well, I need to go to the bigger channels, whatever. For one, I always tell y'all. I usually would tell you the information before. But with the bigger channels, they get the sheet. They know everything about the project. I gotta go dig for my information. So it's not you like, well, this Patreon does this and that does that. For one, they might be getting the paperwork, and that's for the ones that like 100 and 200,000 followers or whatever. Some of these ones with 30 and 50,000 followers, they bought their followers. They're not even that big. So you might even be saying, Zoe, why your channel growing so slow? Because I'm growing it organically. I'm not buying followers. I'm not even buying ads. If y'all come, y'all come. If you don't, you don't. So I'm not even worried about hitting 1,000 subscribers. But I work for this information for y'all. So when I find out stuff, so that's what that is, man. So yeah, man, my brain be hurting, so I had to give myself a break, man. Man, I think for us who are in our first bull run. Oh, I didn't know this was your first. I know exactly who you are because you got the same in the Patreon. I didn't know this was your first. Said this will really be so maybe I gotta really start talking about this stuff. Yeah, you gotta prepare mentally, man. You gotta prepare mentally. You see them 30-40% drops, you just gotta know it's okay. So you could talk to me anytime. You need a little pep talk or whatever. So yeah, you gotta prepare mentally because you ain't seen nothing yet. Especially here's the other thing. Let me just throw out some numbers. So say if you started, I'll just throw out some numbers. Say you started with $5,000 or $10,000, right? And so you get you get a 20% drop. Sometimes your brain forgets percentages, right? So you get a 20% drop on your 10,000. So you drop down to $8,000. If you're panicking about a 20% drop now at 10,000, you go to 8,000, that's a 20% drop. You lost $2,000. Once again, the human mind sometimes forget about percentages, not me because I love math. But so say you done got up in astronomical gains and the Patrons, we killing it, and now you up to 200,000. You get a 20% drop. Your mind is like, whoo! Oh my gosh, I just lost $40,000. Like you got it. It's a big difference. It's the same percentage. It's the same percentage, but you seeing it's a difference between 2,000 and seeing a 40,000% drop. So that's why I'm telling y'all, you got to go through. You got to be chill, man. You just be like, remember, it's a percentage. Don't worry about the number value. If the project's still bullish, we still early in the cycle, we still going up parabolic. Just chill. You're gonna lose 40. For some days, you're gonna come back and your portfolio gonna be down $40,000. You just gotta be chill. Just chill, relax with it. But yeah, you gotta have that right mindset. Yeah, you can't let the dip scare you. I'm really practicing holding it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Get it in now. Get it in now. You're gonna need this practice. Chuck LeMaine said, I'm gonna join the Patreon next cycle. For one, I think the Patreon is cheap enough for you to not be broke. You can not be broke if you go ahead and join the Patreon. But I mean, I can't pressure you to do anything. But I don't know about no next cycle. I'm really hoping you're making the joke. But I don't think next cycle we're gonna be able to do the crazy stuff we doing this cycle. As I said, I bought Bonk at 3 million market cap. I sold it at 5 million. Oh my lord, am I reading that correct? Ooh, that one hurts, sir. I'm gonna be honest though. I saw Bonk. I saw it trading downward. And I saw Bunk at, this one hurts, man. I saw Bunk at 9.7. I remember like it was yesterday. It was at 9.7 million market cap. And I was like, I don't know what I don't know. I think I was like studying or something, and I just didn't get to it. And I forgot about it. And I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks later, it just started moving. Yeah, I could have had Bunk at 9.7 million. So, and at that time, I already knew about the whole airdrop thing. So I knew it was going to be bullish or whatever. But I mean, it is what it is, man. You can't catch them all. Do you think I should get back in because it looks like it's what? I don't think. Now, see, now you FOMOing. I mean, yeah, Bonks. Let me look at it for you. Let me look at it for you, y'all. Oh, we can't y'all FOMOing like that. And did y'all probably asked me the question in the Patreon? Let me see if I can answer that in the Patreon because y'all probably did ask. I mean, that's a 10x from here. And let's see, even okay, let's say really bullish scenario. Let's say it goes to 80 billion, but you got to hope for that 80 billion, and that's still like less than a 40x. I mean, listen, sometimes you miss them, Azzy. Like you can't catch them all. Catch the next one. You'll catch some other ones. Really, I'm really, all jokes aside, I am telling you forthcoming that yes, this could probably go to 80 billion, and that is not even a clean 40x. But you gotta hope it goes there. You gotta hope that other meme coins don't take over. I wouldn't say FOMOing right now. I can't give you financial advice, but me myself, I'm just like, hey, I miss Bonk. It's cool. I'm good with that. There's other tokens out here. There's others. It doesn't even have to be a meme coin. It could be a gaming token. It could be an AI project. Just catch the next one. Someone you're gonna miss. Like I feel like you too early in the cycle to let that get to you. Let retail investors coming in later. Let them make those moves. But I do know you took a while to get into Patreon. See, that's why I told you should have got in a little bit earlier. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave down screen for a minute because I know everybody shields it. I don't even shield mine, so I'm just leave it up here for a minute. But that's my Patreon, patreon.com/cryptozo. If you want to get in, it's on $50 right now, but in a minute it will be double that price. So and it won't be like, man, come on, man, bitch. I was one of the first people on the channel. Like that's not gonna work with me. I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. So you think you're gonna pull that one? Like I was one of your first. Matter of fact, I was subscriber number 3. I was subscriber number 4. Man, give me. It's already discounted enough. There's people. I'm gonna say it flat on screen. There are people that know jack crap about crypto, and they have their Patreons are 50 times bigger than mine, and their prices are 4 times mine. And they literally, y'all don't know it, but it's the equivalent of if you y'all know basketball. Imagine someone coming to you and they say a statement like this. Okay, this is a person over here that they don't know nothing about basketball, but you know basketball. Like I know crypto, right? And somebody walks up to you and they say, man, Allen Iverson was one of the best centers of all time. You're going to immediately be like, oh, they don't know nothing about basketball. Allen Iverson was a point guard. That's what I see some of these Patreons y'all be in. Like I because I know the alpha I know, I can look at every statement they're making and I'm like, they don't know anything about crypto. Why are they Patreon so big? So these people Patrons are 4 times the price of mine. So you're not gonna come and ask me for no discount and talking about you was number 1 subscriber and come on, man. But they got in at $50. Well, you waited too long. You're just gonna be getting it at $100, and $100 is still cheaper than some of theirs. So I'm just letting you know. You're gonna be like, nah, Zoe got a big heart. I be seeing him on stream. He really care about people. I do, but you're not about to play me either. Don't take the kindness for weakness. So go ahead and get into Patreon if you want to get in there and make some money, and that's what that is. So that's how that's gonna be. Anyway, the Jacob said, I'm sorry for Azzy. That must be painful. I mean, yeah, it's painful. Listen, we all miss something like that, but don't let it bother you. That's the title of the stream. Like, don't let your emotions control you in this market. You gotta have control of your emotions. Chuckleman says, same. I used to buy all the clothes, then I started rocking a uniform for work and realized it didn't matter. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all. And you say, but what? Okay, Zoe, but what about when you at the end of the bull run? Nope. The end of this bull run, I already told y'all on stream. I'm buying like 80 t-shirts, like dead serious. I'm gonna have a nice closet too. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be one of them, just like them closets you see Kanye and Mayweather have. It's gonna be just like that. It's gonna be dope. I might even have diamonds on my on the little dresser thing that's in the middle of the closet, but it's just gonna be full of t-shirts. It's gonna look like a rainbow. Just t-shirts. No name brands, just regular t-shirts. It's just so much easier. I can spend my money on better stuff too. I mean, just like I love sneakers though. I do love sneakers, but I love sneakers because I love them. I don't care whose name is on them. I don't care who likes them. I don't care about none of that stuff. Like a lot of sneakers I wear wouldn't even be considered name brand, but they fly. And every time somebody sees them, they always ask me what they are. And then I tell them it's not a name brand. Then their face looks stupid because they're like, oh man, I thought it was a name brand. But do you like the sneakers? You like the sneakers, don't you? So yeah, that's all that matters. As long as I like what I got on and it feels good to me, that's all that matters. Y'all gotta stop be trying to please people. That's why a lot of people lose money like that, trying to please people. Sorry, I'm trying. I know it's supposed to be about crypto, but I talk about life a lot. Okay, I'm gonna get back on subject. We back to crypto. But anyway, Natty said, just joking. I'm very private. Most of my old friends don't even know I have 2 kids now. Wait, you private on another level. This guy said they don't even know I got kids. Man, I got a whole 18-year-old. They ain't never seen my kids. They about to graduate from college. Yeah, you real private, my guy. Natty said, as my boy Kevin Gates said, introverted, not trying to kick it. Private life, please mind your business. Yes, sir. I ain't got to let nobody know nothing. Carl Henry said, first time on the stream, love your content. Is worth it to spend time on airdrops. It's worth it to spend time on airdrops. I say, like, if you're already holding the token, like I got in Celestia like really early, so I had already had the tokens. I didn't go buy Celestia for airdrops. Was already holding the tokens. I'm a brag on stream a minute, man. I'm do a little humble brag. I know I just talk, it's not the same type of brag though. So I didn't buy Celestia for the airdrops. I bought it because I believed in the project. Then I found out that there was an extra additive for being in Celestia with the airdrops or whatever. But I found out the other day that I'm in the top 2% for an airdrop coming out because I started early. I believed in the project. I had already gotten in there and was already staking and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay, so I'm hoping this is going to be a big airdrop. We're going to see what happens. But yeah, it just depends on how much work it is. I know you got a lot of the Zilly quests and all that kind of stuff with social media engagement. If it's easy enough and you feel like it's going to be rewarding, yeah. But y'all let me tell you something. Don't get entitled though. I see a lot of people like flooding projects because they felt like they were entitled to a bigger airdrop. I'm gonna take this off because I don't want people to think I'm just shielding it. But people be thinking they're well, I will let me put the link in the stream though. But a lot of people are getting these projects and they're buying NFTs and they think they're entitled to a certain amount size of airdrop. Y'all got to stop that foolishness. Just be grateful that you got an airdrop, especially if you got an NFT for free. Like that's crazy. So you got to gauge how much work you're willing to put in for these airdrops, if it's worth it. If you get a free NFT and it comes with an airdrop, be grateful for what you get. If you want to farm an airdrop and do the Zilly quest and all that kind of stuff, make sure it's not taking too much out of your schedule because you could get disappointed at the end and not get as much of an airdrop as you thought you would get. So yeah, I mean, it could be worth it, but you got to gauge which ones to do and whatever. UK Flow said on one of your streams, you could do a walkthrough of what's inside of your Patreon. Obviously, block out the pics just to give those of us who never joined one an idea of what you were getting into. So actually, I will say that. So I'm gonna be very frank. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you watch my stream enough times, you know I'm not fake. I don't oversell. I'm not here to con and trick people. I tell people straight up, the best thing you can get out of my Patreon is the picks. I'm gonna tell you honestly, a lot of you Patrons y'all be getting in, unless it's like, okay, you got picks that you should be worried about. I'm gonna answer that in a minute. Picks you should be worried about, and then two, you got some Patrons that have the pre and private sales. Now, those are good things to have. Get good picks, some people that can research and tell you what good picks are, and people maybe pre and private sales. All the other crap that people talking about they offer in their Patreon is just fluff, is just extra BS to upsell it, to act like there's more. You don't need all that stuff. All you need are good picks to make 150x's and 100x's off. But in my Patreon, I didn't even charge extra for this. Now it may take me a while to get to it, but I look at people's portfolios. Tell me if I'm lying. You can say it on stream. You guys come to me and say, "Hey, can you look at my portfolio?" I don't have another tier for that. I don't charge extra for that as of now because it's still small. And I say when I get time, I'll look at your portfolio. And it's only $50. I feel like it's one of the best values in the space right now. I know it's one of the best values in the space right now. But like I said, a lot of other stuff, people like, and I'm honest about this. I said we're gonna have a P stream probably tomorrow or the day after, right? But even with that stuff, man, that's just fluff for people to make you think you're getting more. It's just like a regular stream, but you're just doing it with the VIP people or whatever, and they act like they talk about more. And some of them don't talk about nothing different than what they say on the stream. But you got to realize that when people just trying to upsell you and they just scam you with just extra, we have this, and then sometimes we hand out ginger ale for free, and then sometimes we give out cookies. Like, for what? Tell me what some good plays are that I can make a 50 and 100x on. That's all you need, and make sure the person has some alpha in the space. When people don't have alpha in the space, they got to put all that other extra fluff on there to make you think you're getting something. Y'all know what I'll be talking about, but I'm gonna leave that one alone, man. Some of these Patrons are just full of trash, man. But anyway, it is what it is. Katie said Patreon is all alpha. Join the party. Chuck Lemaine said, "Oh, appreciate it, Katie. I'm sorry, and thank you for your compliment." Chuck Lemaine said, bro, the lack of pullbacks are starting to get on my nerves. I've been waiting to buy since January. What? See, you in the wrong Patreon. If you was in our Patreon, you wouldn't be waiting for no pullbacks. Because listen, you can think I'm trying to shield my Patreon. I don't know. You get an SC for yourself. You can only judge for yourself, and you can, if you want to depart later, you can depart later. But it is what it is. But you probably should have been gotten there. You wouldn't be waiting for pullbacks. Mr. T, is that Mr. T on my stream? Mr. T said never. Oh gosh. No, I just realized the name you said too. I will say when I first saw that channel, when they were talking during the bear market, I felt like they were one of the decent channels, but I'm kind of seeing that, oh man, the person's probably not. Listen, I'm telling you, keep playing around because I'm telling y'all, there's a couple more people. I'm looking at the number right now. It's a couple more people before I close off this tier, and it's going to be $100 for Patreon. I'm serious, and it's not to make you FOMO, but I'm closing it off, like for real. And then it's going to be $100, and then it might be 150 after that. And still, that's even cheaper than still to some people's Patreon is. But just because I know y'all probably I might be stupid and make it $300-$400. But listen, let me stop. But listen, man, no, for real. Join the Patreon. I feel bad because you keep saying you said you've been waiting for pullbacks. We haven't been waiting for no pullbacks. We've been buying. So you got to get in the Patreon, man. That's all I can tell you. Anyway, the ad tapes laugh my butt off. It's a microcap meme gem on ZK Sync. Crypto is a Dominican cat they call. I can look into it, but a lot of these, like everybody's trying to do the cat thing now, but some can be scams. Like I said, somebody was talking about one in the stream yesterday. I was like, wait a minute, I know you see the low market cap, but it could be a scam. That's not the real one. But yeah, never join. Oh, I'm reading the same comment again. I didn't know Crypto Galaxy was doing that, man. That kind of makes me. They got a little conglomerate of friends, and I guess they all doing the same things, man. But like I said, I know people like, well, their channel's bigger. They got to know more than this Crypto Zoe guy or whatever. But that's another. I did slowly realize that he didn't know as much as I thought he did too, because it's very convincing when you watch the stream, and I guess that's all you got to do. And see, me, I know if I had that fake like Mr. Alpha arrogant personality on my stream, then people would be FOMOing into my Patreon, but like, oh, it's so convincing. I don't have to do the fake convincing voice and talk trash about people and tell them how stupid they are. And no, if that's what you're looking for, you got a problem. Y'all need to be cracked with a whip. Is that kind of y'all some strange people? If you need people demeaning you to feel like they're smarter than you in order for them to join your Patreon, I'm just relaxed in my stream. Like somebody tried to say something about me smacking on my orange the other day. You think I care? I don't care. Listen, outside of crypto, I'm a very successful person in my life. I don't give a crap. I'll smack all I want on my stream. I'm not doing the stream to get more subscribers. Like if I want to smack on oranges, if I want to smack and let you see the food inside my mouth, that's what I'm going to do in my stream. Like I don't care. People find out what alpha's at. I'm not saying I'm going to eat on stream and let you see what's in my mouth, but somebody said something about me eating my orange the other day. I was hungry. Like I got to eat. I'm human. So it was juicy. Like it is what it is. If you want to go to one of those streams where you feel like it's more well put together and they talking arrogant, you think they know, most of those people that talk arrogant don't know what they're talking about. It's the people that's usually calm like me that actually knows what they're talking about. But anyway, I hate to see that, but yeah, a lot, and their Patrons are like literally 50 times bigger than mine. And I hate to see that those people don't know that they don't know about crypto and they don't really understand what's going on in the space, but it is what it is. Last week, Zoe gave us a pick even before he had bought any. Last week Zoe gave us a pick even before he bought any. We was all trying to buy it at the same time. Yeah, that's another thing. I didn't know. I knew some Patreons do that, but usually there's sometimes like I'll just buy it to see like what price is at and see if my buy go through, and then I'll tell y'all. But yeah, the other Patrons don't do that. They buy before you and then let you pump their bags. I don't do that. I'm like, hey y'all, it's a good play. Come on, let us go get this play. Let us buy this at the same time. And tell me if I'm lying. Please, before you leave the screen, answer this question for the other people that are watching. Did not 4 or 5 of y'all buy it before I got a chance to buy? Like it was like 5 to 6 of y'all that bought it before I bought it. Y'all was like, oh, I got through. I bought mine. And I was like, damn, I'm still struggling over here. I'm trying to get in. Like, other Patrons don't do that. They matter of fact, I can hopefully people in Patreon saw the stream. See, that's another thing. I don't be just trying to pump my bags and like put myself on a pedestal. I forgot to even put that the live stream was going on. But yeah, I think about 6 of y'all bought it before I even got a chance to buy it. It was at one point when I felt like I wasn't even gonna have a chance to buy it. But yeah, I'm really here to help the people in my Patreon. Because if I didn't get that bag, like I keep telling y'all, well, I'll catch the next bag, or I got other bags that I got. I'm really trying to help people in my Patreon make money. So yeah, man, it's sad to see like 4,000, 5,000 people in the Patreon with no alpha at all, and they just like, this is our savior. This is God. Don't know what he talking about. And I try not to get upset again because he once again watched the stream that I did with somebody else and was talking about picks I know he could have known about. I'm like, if you don't know about these basic picks over here, how did you know about this one that I know is just straight alpha because you got it from me? You heard me say it on the stream. But I'm gonna leave that one alone. It makes me mad when I do hard research and then people take credit for my work. I don't think y'all understand that. You're like, oh, just chill. Like it's not that. No, it is that serious. When I bust my butt to go find research and somebody steals it and acts like they found it on their own and they didn't do none of the hard work that I had to do to get it, yeah, it ticks me off. It does not make me happy. So that's why I talk about it. And then on top of that, knowing that they're scamming other people and they don't know what they're talking about. Like, yeah, anyway. Chuck said, set a game plan to stick with it. I got hacked in June 2023 and restarted December 2023. I was able to recoup those losses within 3 months by buying low mid caps. Yeah, you find the right picks, you can recoup. Yeah, you definitely can. Wait, did I miss Chuck was that was Chuck that said, yeah, he said he's been trying to buy since January. Tad said, if you guys aren't in the Patreon, you need to get in ASAP. Zoe is not playing quality over quantity. Yeah, man, it really is. Yeah. Kate said, haha, yes, you're pumping my bags now. Chuck Levine said, do you post your bags on Patreon? Yeah, I do. I didn't even know that was a thing. I guess other Patrons do, but I did do it because people asked about it. Yeah, I posted stuff that I'm holding. I do gotta update that though soon. But yeah, I post about the stuff I'm holding. It's no secrets or whatever. And then some of the ones, well, I put my main picks on there, but some picks I might be looking at, I'll just talk about in the comments. So I know it was deep, but sometimes you gotta look through the comments. I saw somebody say the other day, it was like real ones read all the comments. And so I know some people got into a play the other day I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all know what I'm talking about, it's one of the plays that we got into that's been dropping, and that's what I was buying on the stream. I'm telling you, I don't do those types of plays all the time, but I believe in this one for multiple reasons. So when I saw that little 30-40% drop it did, I just bought some more on stream. So if you was wondering what I bought, that's what I just bought. Of course, listen, responsibly. Like I didn't throw like a huge bag in there, but I'm like, okay, cool. Like it's a little 40% drop. Let me throw some money in there. That's cool. I like that price. So that's what I was buying on stream. I should have probably went and typed it in the Patreon, but now y'all know. Actually, and it's about at that level where I just bought a while ago. So listen, responsibly, y'all. If y'all know which pick I'm talking about. Actually, let me get off the stream and get in the Patreon so I can talk to these guys and know what's going on. But listen, if you want to join the Patreon, it's only $50 a month right now, but soon I will strictly double it. I'm telling you the price is increasing on me. I'm not just saying it's going to increase. It will be double the price. It will be $100 soon. For when I got a lot of people in there, it's a lot to help this many people because I actually try to talk to you guys. I didn't realize other Patreons don't do that. They just let y'all talk amongst yourselves and they pop in every once in a while or whatever. But so the price will be doubling soon. But if you're in the Patreon already, you will be grandfathered in at that price that you're in. Yeah, but join the Patreon. It is patreon.com/cryptozo. It's the same name as the channel, patreon.com/cryptozo. And so, join when you can and, get in some good picks. But let me get over to the Patreon so I can talk to these guys and let them know what's going on. And I appreciate you guys hanging out on the stream once again. Wait. What's that? Oh, well, y'all coming in with the comments now. Chuck May said, do you post your bags on Patreon? Oh, no, I asked that. Werner said, hi, Zoe, can you give your email address for lifetime? Let me see. It might take a while to get that. Let me see. It shouldn't take too long. I thought that was somewhere on my channel. I know y'all. I know that my YouTube channel probably isn't set up the best like everybody else's, but I do believe the email is on there. Okay, now it's just being slow, period. That's not what's okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I don't know what's going on with the I'm about to get the email. The stream is still going. I don't know what's going on with my internet here. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to post it in there. Yeah, and the same for the lifetime. Like the lifetime price will go up too. If you're trying to get the lifetime membership and you're thinking about waiting, that price will be doubled as well. So once again, I'm not saying that stuff to try to make you guys FOMO in. I don't know why I'm saying the page is unresponsive. Let me put this email in here. So yeah, the price of the monthly Patreon and the price of the lifetime will be doubled soon. So Go ahead and get in there when you can. That's the email right there. You can email me there today, and we can talk about lifetime membership. Um, yeah, so just email me the email address, and whenever these last amount of people fill this tier here, the price will double or whatever. Chuck LeMay said, "Take care, Zoe." Carl Henry said, "I see you on Patreon, early working and helping people. Even if I don't have too much money in the crypto, the Patreon is worth it." Yeah, yeah. Nindo, you covered in late, my guy. But don't worry, it was a good stream. So hopefully you get a chance to watch it back. But I forgot. We went long. I actually got a meeting in 2 minutes. Oh, I gotta go for real, y'all. The email's in the chat. Patreon is patreon.com/cryptozo. And the email is cryptodjnbull@gmail.com. And maybe I'll put it in the comment section after I close this out. So yeah, let me get to this meeting. I didn't realize it was that late, y'all. But I'll see